In this lesson, we'll talk about contests and sweepstakes, one of the best known and most popular types of promotion. In particular, we will define contests and sweepstakes, and we will also see differences between these two. We will also give you some important recommendations, and we'll see how you can provide access to the contests and sweepstakes, and in the end we'll see where you can publish them. Let's start with the differences between a sweepstake and a contest. Even though these types of promotion are often confused, the main difference is what we call the random element. When it comes to sweepstakes, the winner is chosen randomly, while with the contest there is what we call merit. Winner must provide some sort of merit. For example, if it is a photo contest, the user have to provide an image. If we organize text contest, the participants enter the contest by providing the text in the form of a comment, tweet, essay, quote, etc. On the other hand, if people want to participate in a sweepstake, they don't have to do anything, as the winner is chosen randomly. If we focus on contests, there are several types, and the most important ones are text contests, where participants must write some type of content. Then we have photo contests with pictures and images, or it may even be the logo design. And in the end we have video contests, where participants have to record and submit a short video to enter the contest. And here are some important recommendations. Our first advice would be that the prize you give out in the competition should be something that is related to your business. The contests will not be much useful if it attracts a type of audience that really has nothing to do with your target group. So in the first place, you have to define your target group, basically to determine who you want to attract, and thus you should provide a prize that is related to your business in the contest or sweepstake that you are organizing. When it comes to organizing contests and sweepstakes, it is important to avoid frauds. It is very typical in contests and sweepstakes for contestants, known as professional contestants, to systematically try to participate in all contests they can find online. That should be prevented because these participants don't really provide value to your company. Avoiding frauds completely is impossible, but you should use everything possible to minimize the level of frauds. For example, you could ask for email confirmation in order to verify that the account in fact exists. You could also ask users to connect with Facebook account, so there is a double guarantee, email and Facebook. Additionally, you could try saving the IPs of the participants, defining clear rules of the contest, defining the fraudulent activity which will result in participants being disqualified, limiting the age of the participants, limiting the access by country in case you want to limit the contest to the participants of a single country, or you want to prevent users from a certain country to participate. All of these activities can help you significantly reduce the possibility of fraud in the contest. The legal terms are also very important. You must define the rules of the contest to avoid problems in the future. You should define the rules of the contest as well as the relevant issues of your contests or sweepstakes. How are you going to choose the winner? How will the users participate? What are the rules of the contest or sweepstake? How will users access the rules? Are some of the things you should have in mind. You should also take into account the laws of each country. So, depending on the legislation, with some sweepstakes, the winner has to be chosen publicly. You should discuss this issue with a lawyer specialized in this subject. It is also important not to ask for any monetary contribution from the participants in the contest or sweepstake. Participants mustn't pay for anything. This issue is also important because it is the main difference between what we call promotional sweepstakes and lotteries. If we were to ask for a monetary contribution, in reality we are talking about lottery, and the relevant legislation is very different than in case you were organizing a sweepstake. In both cases, there are many restrictions depending on the state. With High Social, we are dedicated to promotional sweepstakes and contests, so the whole issue of lotteries is not within our scope. When we talk about viral potential, each participant in the contest should have their own URL within contests. In this way, you make sure that participants can share their involvement and ask for votes on social media and on other websites, and this helps you increase the viral potential of your promotion, and it allows you to reach more people. Let's see how we will allow participants to access the competition. There are several ways, but we will focus on the ones currently available at High Social. First, we will ask participants in any promotion to verify their email with a double opt-in. In this case, not only do they have to provide an email, but they have to click on the link from the email they receive in order to confirm the email, and along the way the IP address is saved. We also ask users to connect with their Facebook account so that the promoter can, if necessary, limit the participation from certain countries or limit the participation by age. As you can see, unlike coupons and giveaways, access is different. Here it is more restricted, and this is precisely done to avoid frauds as much as possible. The process of accessing the promotion in a sweepstake or a contest is different from what we saw in coupons and virtual gifts, where this process was much easier and quicker. In the end, we'll focus on where to publish the promotion. As we have repeated this several times, we can publish a sweepstake or a contest on the website, we can publish on Facebook page within a separate tab, or on any other social network using a landing page. These are all general information about sweepstakes and contests. In the next lesson, we will be showing you how to create a contest with High Social. Thank you for watching.